Hi everybody, today we're going to do a behind the scenes of photographing 2 new projects, and it's going to get very hot and steamy out here, but I thought you might like to watch, and then when I'm done with the photo shoot we'll do the giveaway. Unfortunately, well not unfortunately, but they're both cold weather accessories, so I've got to pretend that I look like I need them right now, which is not going to be easy. But hey, that's what we do. Okay, this one is going to be the Raquel knit shawl or scarf, and it's in Be So Easy yarn in color black. In case you're wondering if this is hot, yes, this is very steamy and warm. All right, knit one done, crochet one next. This one is called the Nikki scarf. This one's crocheted also in black, also in Be So Easy yarn. It has absolutely gorgeous crochet fringe at the bottom. You know the kind of fringe I like, the kind you crochet, not the kind you cut. And this gorgeous scarf is going to be the kind that can wrap around a couple of times. So gorgeous. Without the glasses. Caught earring. I want to get the size of the scarf obvious. This may not work. Ooh. All right, this one needs to come up a little bit. This one goes across. There we go. Whew. Okay. I think that's it for now. This was actually even hotter than I thought it was going to be. It was hotter and more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But isn't that what makes fun entertainment to watch? I'm taking everything in. I'll just take that camera in last. So just enjoy looking around at the flowers and we'll be right back. Ooh-wee. If there's ever an example of sweating bullets, what I feel like I'm doing right now. Did you enjoy watching that? Was that fun or boring? I don't care, you can tell me. All right, I'm turning my fan on, and I have no idea if any of those photos are gonna turn out, and if they don't, then I'll have to reshoot. But if you notice, I was trying to do some contrast between being in the light and not being in the light, especially since I was wearing white and black together. I thought, oh gosh, it was so hot. Yes, I have water with me and I have my fan. But putting on a jacket and then putting on scarves around my neck, whew. You know, I filled this with water. Oh yeah, that's right. You know I love tortoiseshell. Tortoiseshell is just like leopard print for me. It's another kind of a neutral. I love it. Love it so much. The iron flask that I use for water, I filled this before bed last night and literally fell asleep. Did not drink it. Woke up this morning, no ice. Like I didn't even put ice in. I just put chilled water in it last night. It's still cold. Yeah, it stays cold overnight. Isn't that amazing? Like, oh, I love that. Thank you, Judy, for posting the coupon codes. Yes, anybody who has already bought a fan, there's a coupon code to get the essential oils. And if you haven't already bought a fan, there's a discount code for getting essential oils for free, or free shipping. Anyway, Judy's posted both of them and in the live chat, and it is in the video description of yesterday's video and will be today as well. Oh, thank you, Judy. Judy's posting a link to my water bottle as well. Comes in so many gorgeous colors. Lots of color variegated. It's like there's a mermaid one with turquoise and pink. There's the blue on blue like I have. There's solid matte black, which I got for Marlin. And what else? There's a beautiful burgundy and purple gradient. There's some really gorgeous colors. And like I said, it works super, super well. All right, let me go grab those scarves so I can show you some details about them. I've been wanting to release the patterns and do tutorial videos for them, but you know how it goes. You can't do any of that until you have the samples made and the photos done. So it's been, I've been dragging my feet on doing the photos of these because it's been so hot out. And today I just said, okay, enough. If people want to make them in time for fall, they need to start making them now. They can't wait till the weather's cooler. So I figured I needed to get on. Yes, the coupon code will work on the fan website. It is not related to my website at all. Here is the Crochet Nikki scarf. Super long. I believe it's 90 some inches with the crochet fringe at the end. Super, super gorgeous. And you know the drill. Be So Easy yarn means they work up very quickly. This is the knit rectangular wrap or scarf, however you want to wear it, called the Raquel. And this is the one I whipped up just in time to take with me when I went to Indiana to tape the most recent season of Knit and Crochet Now. And I enjoyed having it on the plane so much, and I certainly enjoyed having it when I got there because it was so chilly outside. So pretty. This one's worked lengthwise with an easy to memorize stitch pattern. So beautiful. Works great as a scarf, works great as a wrap. Can be pinned or corset tied for a poncho as well. It's a really great size. And both of those patterns and video tutorials can now I can work on them since hopefully I have the photos. Hopefully the photos turned out. We'll find out. But I'm sure you'll recognize from watching behind the scenes of me doing the photos, I'm sure you'll recognize some of my regular poses, and I do those regular poses for most photos, right? I do a 3/4 turn, I do the back holding things out, I do the front in a variety of ways. Like there's no mystery to it. There's definitely a pattern to it. And yeah, so now I have to see if the lighting was too high contrast, or see how much photoshopping I need to do to try to get the lighting right. Because the problem is the lighting is very harsh right now. Believe it or not, it's already harsh this time of day. And so trying to play up that contrast of being in the shade and being in the light might have been too much. I probably should have done it at 7 a.m., not 9 a.m. But I wanted to try it because, like we said the other day, if you don't try new things, you can't learn new things. So whether or not I succeeded at it or failed at it, I have to try things. Like if I want to get more artistic in my photography, I have to try new things in order to see what works, what doesn't, and what I need to improve upon. So I'm willing to do that, and I'm willing to do it live to share with you that it is absolutely okay to try new things, even if you don't do it well the first time. And I will share the photos with you here on YouTube. I like keeping things, notice how I shared the photo that I drew the other day. I don't like sharing stuff like that across all of social media because it's out of context. When I talk about something on the podcast, I feel like it's okay to share imperfect photos in my posts here, because then it's in context. If you've been watching the podcast, then you'll be like, oh, I remember when Kristin talked about that, and that makes sense. So I prefaced that photo with the fact that it's not perfect, but I'm practicing. And now that you see the imperfect ones as I improve, you can appreciate that and apply that to your own life when you're trying something new, because it's okay to not be good at something right from the get-go. It takes passion, hard work, and not giving up to improve on anything. I don't care what you're trying to improve on. That's the formula for anything. So whether I'm learning how to draw on my iPad, or trying to improve my photography skills, or you trying to improve your knit or crochet skills, it doesn't matter. Whatever we're trying to do, we have to step outside of our box if we want to learn something new. And part of the learning process is making mistakes. It's how you learn. So please, please, whoever needed to hear that today, I'm saying it for you. Sometimes we all need to hear obvious things. We all get caught up in a moment in our lives, and just you hear it and you're like, oh. I'll never forget one time I had an injury, and my friend said, have you taken ibuprofen yet? And I was like, no. And she goes, yeah, you should. And I laughed, and I was like, I'm the best at giving advice to other people, but for some reason, when I need advice, sometimes it's like, wow, I needed to hear that. So regardless who needed to hear that today, I thought it was a great message to send out. So what do you say we pick our randomly chosen winner to receive last week's prize? So I'm gonna go, let's see, takes a little bit of a process here. I have to find the video. I believe it was episode 880, and I'm gonna find it, copy the link. Let's see, here we go, 880. There we go. Copy the link. Share. Copy link. Okay, now I'll go to Safari because I have the page opened, and I'll enter the URL here. Okay, and then I'm going to show you that I am doing it live right now. Choose filter duplicate commenters. Choose a random winner. Okay, this winner was commenter number 145. I'm all for yarn. IMALL, the number 4, YARN. Congratulations, you are the winner of a copy of Be So Caring crochet book and also a Be So Helpful bag. So I will contact the winner by replying to her comment after the show, and I will reply to everybody who commented on that video and let them know let them know that a winner was chosen and who the winner is. And I will also create a pinned comment on that video and add it to the updated section of the video description, so there will be no confusion, hopefully, that a winner was chosen. So congratulations to I'm All for Yarn. I hope to hear. So when I contact her, or if you just are listening now, I'm All for Yarn, all you need to do is email Judy after the show, JUDI at KristinOmdahl.com, with your mailing address, and I will ship it out to you right away. Yay! So I had several ideas for this week's giveaway, and I think it's going to be 4 balls of Be So Easy yarn. It'll be, I think it takes 4 balls to make each of these scarves. If the scarves end up taking more yarn than that, I'll have to double check. I believe they're both 4-ball projects. I'm going to give away enough yarn for either one of these scarves, whether it's the Raquel or the Raquel knit one or the Nikki crochet one. If whichever one takes the most yarn, that's the amount of yarn that will be given away. So it'll either be 4 or 5 balls depending on what the yardage requirement is. Of course, I've forgotten sitting here. I'm pretty sure it's 4 balls, so if it ends up being more than that, I'll adjust the giveaway. But for now, let's say that it's going to be 4 balls of Be So Easy yarn in color black to make one of these gorgeous and easy and quick scarves. Won't that be fun? So how do you enter? Very easy. When this podcast episode 885, is it 885? Can someone confirm that for me? Because I've just forgotten. Let's see. Go back to YouTube. Believe. Yeah, today's 885. Yes, thank you. So when this is no longer live, when that red button at the top that says live right now, when it's not there anymore and this is just a regular recording, then you can leave a comment in the below the video. Not the live chat, but below the video. 1 comment per person. Doesn't matter, you don't need to say anything special in the comment, just leave a comment and you'll be automatically entered to win this week's giveaway, which will be announced next Thursday. Okay, 1 comment per person. It's open to anybody all over the world. What else? I think that's it. Does anybody have any other questions? Good thing I curled my hair with hot rollers, huh? With product. Yeah, it is just hot and steamy. What are you gonna do? If it lasted for 10 minutes, I wonder if my hair is actually distracting in the photos. Probably should have pulled it back. Oh yeah, we have a live premiere video in a couple minutes too. Thanks for the reminder, Judy. So the video part 4, which will show you how to read the crochet charts to work the center back section of the Moringa Cardi Wrap vest pattern, is going to live premiere right after the podcast right after the podcast this morning. And in that video, I will show you how to read the charts to work a certain amount of stitches, I've got the hiccups, across the center back to create the section in between each of the armhole openings. In videos part 1 and 2, I showed you how to crochet the stitch pattern for that beautiful project, whether you're making the shawl or the Cardi Wrap vest. And then in video part 3, I showed you how to read the chart to do the right side of the armholes. Then part 4 today is how to read the chart for the center back of the armholes. Then tomorrow I will show you in part 5, I will show you how to read the left front chart for how to do that side of the armholes. Super easy once you read the pattern and watch the videos. I think you'll have all the skills that you need to make those gorgeous projects. I think they're right inside the door. Do you want me to grab them? Or you remember? You remember we just talked about them. We just showed them yesterday. Nothing like putting on a jacket and a big scarf in the Florida summer heat and sun. If that doesn't drain you, what will, right? No, I'm not drained. Just sweaty. I'm not drained, though. It's too early in the day for me to feel drained. I think I'm going to put my hair in a bun, though, because it's just getting wet sitting on my back. Gross. There. That's better. All right, Kathy wants to see the merengos. Okay, I'll go grab them. Okay, here we go. Here's the merengos. So here's the shawl. Move my chair. Here's the shawl version. And what's interesting is here is the cardi wrap version, and it is exactly the same size, same number of repeats across, same number of rows from top to bottom. The only difference is that on each side of the armholes, we work the right side, center, back, and left side separately for several rows to create the armhole openings, and then we come back and work them all together again to finish it up the same exact way as we do the shawl. So, you know, if you're new to crochet or feeling intimidated about making the cardi wrap, I highly recommend making the shawl version first. Once you understand what you're doing in the shawl version, it will be easy peasy to add on those separations for the armhole openings. It is a super easy construction, and once you wrap your head around it, I think you'll really enjoy making these projects. Does anybody have any questions? And again, they work up so quickly. Anything you make in Be So Easy Yarn works up so quickly, so you get that fabulous instant gratification with something that you can make in several hours instead of several weeks or several days. I happen to be a rather quick crocheter, and I crochet Be So Easy Yarn at approximately 1 hour per ball. So those are each 5-ball projects. They are 5-hour projects for me. So if that gives you any indication, I'm not saying everybody crochets as fast as me, since obviously I get so much practice with the fact that I professionally crochet and knit. However, to give you an indication of, you know, even if you crocheted half as fast, that would still be a 10-hour project, right? But you'll have to see, however long it takes you to crochet the first ball, you multiply that by 5. Sunshine's making her first one now and wants to make some for ladies' gifts. Wonderful. I think they'll make absolutely fantastic, comforting and cozy gifts. Wonderful, thoughtful gifts too. Anything that's handmade is a thoughtful gift, right? All right, does anybody have any other questions? Is there a good way to block milk yarn? You can, well, obviously when you're washing something, washing with a delicate soap in water is the way to get rid of oils and get rid of dirt and stuff like that. However, if you're looking to do a quick blocking, you can block with a steam iron, or you could mist block. Sometimes it's just the water itself that will allow the fabrics to relax for you to get the full size of your piece, but you'll have to experiment and see what works best with you. At the beginning of all of my books, there is information on how to block, for whether you're going to block and wash, meaning wet wet water, wet blocking, meaning water and soap, which also ends up being the way you launder something. But when you're testing something else, you can block in other ways, the mist blocking and the steam blocking. And that information is at the beginning of all of my books. I believe I've made it a blog post. We might need to search that and see if it shows up on my website. I'm pretty sure I have blocking blogs on my website. Let's see. If not, I need to excerpt that information from my okay, we'll go to blog. Let's see if I can find it there. All right, let's see. Here we go. I don't believe, I don't see it. All right, well, that would make a wonderful blog post, so I'll get working on that and have it up by next week. If you already have my books, you already have this information, but if you want a handy spot on my website for it, I'll make a blog post about the 3 different kinds of blocking. With the armholes where they are in the Marengo, I am not sure if the armholes will work on this one like they did on the white one, but we can try. You know, this one is significantly longer than that white vest, so I'm not sure it will work, but I can certainly try. Okay, so I turned it. I'm not sure it will work. And that is, see, you know, just like there's a time and a place for everything, there are benefits of every weight yarn, right? And so by twisting this one in half, it's possible we created something similar. And it's possible that this is too big to create that same look. I can't even tell if I did it right because I'm outside. I would think I would have to try this one out in front of a mirror. I think I twisted it. Yeah, I can't tell out here. Maybe I could judge it. I can't tell. I think it's possible. Let's see. Does it have the same kind of coverage in the back as when we did this with the white one? Like I said, this scarf, this rectangle is so much bigger. Can somebody tell me? I can't see because with my glasses on, I can't see the screen and turn around. And I can't see without the glasses either. Did it work? It's folded over. Does it overlap in the back? So then you would probably want to secure it here. I just can't tell, I can't see. But it looks like it's going to give you another vest look. It does. And if you notice, that's because it does look good. Okay, great. It's a little harder to feel it because it's a much longer scarf. But just like we did with that white one, it would be taking the bottom of one side of the armholes and turning it the one time, then finding those armholes again, right here and right here. So with that one twist, see that one twist? And that should overlap on, oh, well, let's do it to the front then. I'll put it on backwards so I can, yes, so it is going to overlap in the back. Oh, how fabulous. That is very cool. Okay, so it does work. And that is because the armholes are mostly centered on here. As you recall, if you change the armholes and put them higher up, where there's a smaller amount at the top and longer and more on the bottom, if you don't center the armholes, you have other looks too, right? You can't turn it like that, but then it is a longer vest, and you can join it differently in the front. So there are definitely options about, and we've talked about this many times before, lots of videos on that, where you center, where you put your armholes will determine the different types of styling and draping you can do. So when the armholes are in the center, you flip it and then put it on. Oh, there'll be more. There's always more than one photo shoot, Christine. It's always best if I do photos more than once, showing different styling options, showing different outfits. You may have noticed that over the years I've shown lots of my pieces with different styling options underneath. I'll wear something with a dress, I'll wear something with jeans and a tank top, I'll wear something with a jacket. It's important to me to show different ways of styling things. And so now that we've discovered this one can be twisted, I will do another photo shoot. But as you know, the Marengo already has 2 photo shoots for each of those styles. So as I wear them and show them again, there will be more photos for sure. Oh, we went way over on time now, and the live premiere has already begun for part 4. So thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. Hope you enjoyed all the behind the scenes, chatting with me and everyone else. Congratulations to our giveaway winner this week, and we'll announce the winner of this week's giveaway next week. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you on the live premiere for part 4 of the Marengo video series, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Bye-bye.